This is really weird. Hi, I'm Maya, and this is my 50 random facts about me. I'm the youngest of 4. My 2 older sisters, their names are Marissa and Janine. I asked my mom why she chose those names. Apparently, she named us after beauty queens. Not really the most in-depth, thoughtful choice of names, but it works. I share the same birthday as one of the most awesome people in the world, Justin Timberlake, and my godson Rico, so it's just all this awesomeness packed into one day. I look exactly like my mom, but I think I act exactly like my dad, which I think drives both my parents insane. My parents are super duper athletic. My dad was an all-island basketball star. My mom went to the SBGs a couple of times, I think, and apparently I didn't get any of it. In middle school, I played basketball, and my family always used to tease me and call me Shaq because I was so much bigger than all these other girls, and all these other girls would kind of bounce off me if they tried to come up against me. And I didn't dribble, so that's why they called me Shaq. I've worked at Cold Stone, Lady Foot Locker, DNA, DFS, Pacific Daily News, and ND, where I'm teaching at now. All of that is still more than all my siblings' prior jobs combined, so that's kind of embarrassing. I teach high school kids. A lot of people tend to think that they're snobby or know-it-all punks, but they're really sweet kids, and I can't wait to go back to school and teach them and reconnect. I'm known for having a death stare. Hold on, let's see if I can channel it. I don't think that's a good one. I think someone has to do something stupid in order to conjure up the death stare.
Shouldn't you call it a dirty look?
They called it the death stare, okay? Stop interrupting my video. Okay,
There it was.
What?
There it was.
I've been with my fiance for 7 years, which is a really long time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I really, really, really want a Japanese baby, but since I'm not Japanese, that's not happening. Every time we go out in public, my fiance is always has to remind me not to kidnap them. I tend to like things in phases, like really intense phases. I'll only eat Thai food for a month, or I'll only eat Subway for a month, and then I'll get really, really sick and tired of it, and then I'll just stop. I'm way too competitive. I mean competitive, like I will cheat to win. My cousins who I play board games with know that they have to keep an extra eye on me because I will do anything to win. And I'm a really, really sore loser. Sore loser and sore winner. I remember almost kicking out Carla and Greg because they were making fun of us because we lost a Halo game. Anyone who really, really, really knows me knows how much I love naps. I think I need to have one every day. And I don't consider a 30-minute doze off a nap. A nap has to be at least 2 hours. 2-3 hours. Blanket. What did I say? Blanket. Oh, no matter how hot it is, I need to sleep with a blanket. I sleep with the TV on, but only on the Disney Channel or HGTV, just because they don't show scary trailers. I know I won't wake up in the middle of the night and a scary face won't be there. My idea of a good night includes Thai food, Netflix, and a lot of rain. I don't illegally download music. I'm really big on buying albums, and I know I sound like a complete old person, but I do. One Halloween, my mom dressed me up as Tina Turner. I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to dress up her 7-8-year-old daughter as a battered wife superstar, but we ran with it. I don't dance. Just the idea of dancing, getting in front of people and trying to make up moves or move my body in any rhythmic sense gives me an anxiety attack. I was completely obsessed with NSYNC, and I still am. I'm currently obsessed with Mindy Kaling. I watched the Mindy Project, like the entire season, in probably 2 days, and I read her book in less than a day. I'm obsessed with the show Scandal. Obsessed. If It showed the night before. I'm looking for anyone to talk to about what happened, so I can't wait for the next season. I love Mrs. Doubtfire. It's one of those movies that I can watch with my entire family over and over and over again and still laugh our butts off. Nothing makes me laugh harder than watching movie bloopers. When I was little, I had this really big crush on Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell, and I must have been really young because I think it was my very first diary. I wrote in it, and my brother Carl had found it, and he would not stop teasing me that I love Zach Morris, and I think that was the first thing that I was so embarrassed of, that I kept crying and crying, and I remember it. So every time I see his face, I think of being shamed by my brother. I cried when Heath Ledger died. This might surprise some of you, but I'm going to marry JGL. When I was in college, I didn't take Japanese or Chamorro. I took French, and I think the sole reason why I took French was so I could watch Amelie without the subtitles. I was really into the original Power Rangers, like everyone was. While all the other girls were choosing Kimberly, my girl was Trini. My favorite Disney movie is Mulan, just because she's not this selfish teenage girl that all the other Disney princesses seem to be. I've been to Disneyland 5 years in a row, and it's kind of lost its magic, so I don't think I'll be there until I have kids and I'll take them. My dream vacation is to Greece, just because I'm really into Greek mythology and everything surrounding that, and the beaches look awesome. I know I live on a tropical Pacific island, but I hate the beach. It's hot, it's stinky, it's sweaty, and then sand gets in places that sometimes it shouldn't be. I love airplane food. I know everyone hates it because everything's cold or it's bland, but I really like it. Maybe it's the association of going somewhere new and traveling, but I like airplane food. I really like Coke. Frickin' delicious. I could eat pizza every day of my life. I like reading young adult books. They have less pretentiousness. I hate having the hiccups. I really hate rats. Like, it gives me a panic attack. I hate cats. I think they're evil. They're lurking all the time and they're moody. I would never ever own a cat. I've never been stung by a bee, and I've never had a nosebleed. It's not something I want, it's kind of something I'm proud of, but knock on wood, it doesn't happen. Don't touch my ears. I'll karate chop your throat. I have a really bad phobia of stinking, which is why I probably own a lot of perfume. I have at least 2 in my car, 10 bottles of perfume in my room, 2 in each purse. It's really bad. I like using men's body wash and deodorant. When I was younger, I used to believe that if you really planted Skittles, that a rainbow would come out of it. I used to try to step into the mirror multiple times just to try to be like Alice in Wonderland. I won the spelling bee in 4th grade, but when I went to the island-wide spelling bee, I lost. I have horrendous aim. I like to throw things at people, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't hit them. I suck at parking. I suck. Like, I usually have to take 2 to 3 times to get it straight, or sometimes I'll park purposely far away just so my horrible parking isn't as evident to the people around me. I accidentally hit someone's rear view mirror, side view mirror with my side view mirror, but according to the law, it's only considered a hit and run if there's damages, and there wasn't any damage, so I don't think I did anything illegal. So that was my last time. Thanks for sticking with me for 50 facts. I don't know if they were all that interesting, but it gives a little insight into who I am. Thanks. Bye.